We've been told that AI is going to replace journalists, gut newsrooms, and flood the internet with soulless content. But here is the truth: AI does not create knowledge, it curates it. And the sources that it pulls from to get this knowledge: articles written by journalists. And if you get into the game now and start working with journalists, you are going to start getting discovered by AI, and AI will see you as an authority. And this is going to be the way that you grow your personal brand, grow your business, and start making money. Every time you ask AI a question, whether it be about health, politics, parenting, business, or making money online, you're not getting an answer based on an algorithm. You're getting the work of a journalist, a published article by a verified source, a human voice. And this changes everything, especially if you're trying to build a personal brand online and build a business and you're trying to get visibility online for this business and ultimately grow your bottom line. This is your chance to get on the AI bandwagon before others beat you to it and start building their authority on AI before you do. And in this video, I am going to show you 5 ways that AI is going to elevate journalism and then elevate how you, as a personal brand and as a business, communicate with them so you start getting your visibility and start getting seen by AI. Publications are becoming the power source behind AI. So when AI answers a question, it's not quoting from random places that it finds around the web. It's pulling from credible publications. And that's driving traffic back to your site, back to where your home on the internet is. And also, AI is re establishing media outlets as the trusted authorities that they always were. So, newsrooms that are fearing extinction, they're actually now being seen as the places of power that they were in the past. And this place is starting to be reclaimed because they're being seen as the foundation of digital knowledge that AI finds and shows to people who are looking for answers on the web. And newsrooms are changing, and they've been changing now for many years. Newsrooms are getting smaller. A lot of newsrooms use a lot of freelancers, and also the pool of work is narrowing, and there's more pressure on the journalists that are left behind. But this is where AI can really step in and help journalists because it can be the research assistant that journalists always needed. Because when I was a journalist, the research, the fact checking, the background checking that went in to a story before you even wrote a single word was a huge time crunch. It was massive. So now there's AI tools that can hugely help with this. And when a journalist asks AI for research help, AI can scan thousands of pages in seconds. It can show the journalist past interviews, past articles about this particular topic. It can detect misinformation so the journalist doesn't go off the beaten track, which often happens when you're researching articles. And it can also translate foreign language pieces that can help the journalist with their research if it's an international story that they're doing. And this means that journalists have more time to cover your story. And if you pitch in a strong story to them, they have more time to look at it. Why? Because if they're using AI as their research assistant, they have more time to check out your story. So journalists are spending less time digging and more time writing quality stories and following up on press releases and pitches that are coming in. They're not cutting corners. They're actually using their time. If they're using AI, they're using their time in a smarter way that helps you as someone who wants to grow their personal brand, grow their business, start pitching in stories that are going to pique their interest because they will have more time to consider it. Now, we spoke about AI being a wonderful research assistant tool, but it can also be a wonderful statistic tool. And it's not to replace the work that journalists do, it is more to handle more of the heavy lifting, like summarizing data, organizing your notes, and helping with communications with people that you need information from. And this is also freeing up time for journalists to do what only they can do, which is write a story from their expertise as a journalist. And it can also help with drafting questions that the journalists need answer to. So if the journalist puts a prompt in and asks, okay, I need you to come up with 5 to 6 questions based on this that I need to ask this person. And it can really help just do all of this groundwork. And it's freeing up, especially I see this in local journalism where their time is really squeezed. It's freeing up their time to do what they love, which is writing stories, interviewing people that have interesting stories to tell. And oftentimes we see journalists as people with very little time, with very little time for, like press releases and scanning through press releases. But if newsrooms are using AI tools in a smart way, they have more time to find the gems of stories, and those gems of stories are hopefully coming from you. PR and personal brands in particular. This is really, really your wake up call if you want to seize the moment as AI is bringing newsrooms and journalists back up into being the foundation of digital search. It's AI is really reshaping how media visibility works, and it's happening really fast. So what you really need to do is start pitching yourself out for media coverage. So if you are a founder, an expert, somebody with something really strong to say, you need to start now. Because building relationships with journalists does take time, but once it actually starts to bear fruit, it is going to skyrocket your business and make you visible to AI, which is going to power up your business because AI will see you as an authority and keep showing you to people who are looking for someone like you to help them. Things around how AI is shifting a lot of what marketing and PR people need to learn and also what we need to do. So, some of the stats that I got AI to help me find are 67% of media companies are using AI now in 2025. 62% of journalists are using AI for things like research and transcription. So they're already starting to move into this area. And 84% of major US outlets are using AI for data analysis. So as AI steps in and helps out journalists do this heavy lifting, it's freeing them up to write stories and to write stories about people like you who are growing a personal brand, you're growing a business, and you're trying to get visibility. Because at the end of it all, it's all about storytelling and having a very good story for viewers to listen to and readers to read. So, AI is not journalism's enemy. It's actually its greatest superpower. And if newsrooms grasp this opportunity, it will really, really boost publications, magazines, podcasts, radio shows back up to where they once were in people's eyes. They have fallen, we all know that. But with the power of AI and AI going to these publications specifically looking for information, now is the time for you to act, to get yourself into these publications so you can grow your personal brand and grow your business. I want to thank you for watching, and I want to thank those of you that continue to follow my channel. Now, please like and subscribe to my channel and drop a comment if you have seen AI shift your view on media. And I hope to see you in my next video.